I trust you've all met several of my friends and family tonight. They all led such wonderful lives, don't you think? Mm-hmm. And so many had such tragic deaths. Life in my century was very hard, much harder than it looked. Fortunately, my little family was spared all the tragedies that some of my friends experienced. Mr. Edwards and I lost an infant son in the 1840s, but our three daughters grew to be old age, just like us. And we had a truly lovely life at Edwards Place. When we moved here in 1843, the house consisted of 6 rooms, a story and a half tall. We added several additions. The grandest in 1858, which was the size of the house you see tonight. The people that you met tonight were all frequent visitors at Edwards Place. We always had lots of visitors. Some would stay in an afternoon, others would stay for weeks. Mr. and Mrs. Lincoln were warm friends of ours. Mr. Edwards' brother married Mary Lincoln's sister, you know, so we were family of sorts. And even though Mr. Edwards supported Stephen Douglas for the Senate in 1858 and for the presidency in 1860, we still stayed on good terms with Mr. Lincoln. Privately, I was mortified when my husband supported Mr. Douglas instead of Mr. Lincoln, but politics was a man's affair, so I held my tongue. And as Mr. Edwards and I grew older, we socialized less, but our daughter Alice was very active in society. I believe you met her husband down the hall. In later years, our home was filled with laughter of our grandchildren and their friends. And it truly was a wonderful place to live. And I lived a long and happy life. I died here in 1909 at the age of 89, after 65 happy years at Edwards Place. I certainly have enjoyed chatting with you this evening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. But on the way out, would you stop for some refreshments?